it's you, you, you. Baby, it's you, you, you. Baby, it's you, you, you. Baby, it's you, you, you. Control.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present.
Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly online webinar for international students. As you know, my name is Monica. I'm Program Manager for English Taught Master Degree Programs. And today we are going to cover such topics as admission process, documents, how to apply, what master degree programs you can choose from. The way there is a website for our master degree programs, so we will talk about that. So the way you can find your master degree. Also, I will answer your questions that I got from Microsoft Forms as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. And also we will have a video about master degree programs called mobile application development and game design. There will be students who are doing their first year in this program, and it will be very interesting to hear their experience. So stay with us, and yeah, let's get started. So as you know, follow now my presentation, right? We have 16 master degree programs that are taught in English. There are different areas of study that you can choose from. And slide number 30. You can find, I will show you how you will see full information about the program, about the short video about the program, where students or program directors talking about their what is inside the program. You will also have program description. There will be language that is this language that you're going to be taught during the program. And all our programs have PhD track. What it means that if you're going to choose one of these programs, you have a potential to enter to get your PhD after that. So, and if you want additional information, you can see that there is a contact us feedback form where you can fill in and ask your question if the information provided is not enough for you. And I got a lot of questions about admission process. Admission process in 2021 for international students. As you can see here, there's a pretty clear steps that you need to take. First of all, as I said, if you need a consultation, you can get it via our website, right? And then if you have exactly the program that you want to apply for, you need to prepare documents and apply it online. So the admission process will start on the 20th of May till the 6th of August. This is the period where you can upload your documents online. The list of documents for admission is that it's a copy of your passport, a copy of the document of foreign education, it's a bachelor degree certificate, and a photo. So this is important that all documents in foreign translated into Russian and should be notarized. This is very important in order to get your application going further. And there's an international applicants account where you can upload everything, and don't worry about the rest of the process. Then, as you know, we have entrance exams for each of the program. There can be different format of entrance exams. So it can be normal exam or it can be portfolio plus interview exam. And this format you can look at the studiesfeder.ru website as well. And if you want to know your results beforehand, before the admission process, as I said, 20th of May, you can participate in the portfolio competition, which is going right now from March till July. And this is the opportunity to enter university without entrance exams, as I mentioned before. And I will talk about this in the next slide. What is portfolio competition and how to prepare for this portfolio competition. So portfolio competition, opportunity to enter SFEDU without exams. And the documents that you need to submit, you can submit it online. So you need to fill in the application form. That will be online. You need to write motivation letter where you explain why you want to study at Southern Federal University, what is your motivation, and how great it can be to study, basically. And there's requirements for that, as you can see there on the slide. I won't be mentioning them, but there's an essay on the topic of, depends on the program, you'll have different topic to write your essay. And it should be also 2 pages, A4 format. In addition to that, you need to provide documents that confirming your scientific or professional achievements. That's usually your diplomas, certificates, whether you participated in some different events. Recommendation letters will be very good to add to your documents list. And also the final step is language proficiency certificates. That intermediate level of English proficiency will be good. So it's IELTS, TOEFL, and other variants of exams. And yeah, all these documents you can apply online. And if you need detailed portfolio instruction, they also can see on the website, on the SVEDA website. And if you have questions during my talking about this, you can ask. Just we're doing it live, so don't hesitate to ask on the chat. And now I will go to questions and answers that I got from Microsoft Forms. Thank you again for filling this in. And there was a lot of questions about admission fees and dorm fees and the costs. So admission fees depends on the program that you're taking. If you there's a number of programs that is over $2,000 or under. So depends on what program you're taking. We have dorms in Taganrog and Rostov. As you know, we have two cities where the campuses are allocated. And there's 7 dorms in Taganrog and 9 in Rostov. So the cost is about $25–30 per month. And we have also, you can look at on the website that we have very new dormitories for students. And what is the portfolio competition? Yeah, as I said, portfolio competition is giving you a chance to enter without exams, and it just you can apply for this portfolio competition right now. It will be till July, and all you have to do is upload your documents, essay, motivation letter, and wait for results before the actual admission process will start, which is 20th of May. What is the master admission requirements for the program? And as I said, we have different requirements for each program. There's overall 16 programs taught in English. And if you go to studysveda.ru, you can fill in the form where you can ask questions about the requirements to get admitted. And there are also information on each page about the program where you can read what are the requirements and what bachelor you have to have, and what language proficiency you have to get as well. When is the admission process starts? On 20th of May. Do we have bachelor degree programs in English? Yes, we have. I believe we have one bachelor degree program in computer science and IT, and another one in international trade and logistics. So if you're interested as well, you can forward me an email about that, and I will answer your questions. So now, if we don't have any questions in chat, oh hey Abdullah, if you don't have any questions in the live chat that we're doing on YouTube, I will introduce you to the program that we have in mobile application development and game design. This is really interesting program because it has, first of all, it's 2 years. It has 2 tracks in mobile application development and game design. So there's 2 different tracks what you can choose from. The mobile application track is in Russian, and game design is in English and in Russian. So if you want fully in Russian, you get fully in Russian and in English as well. And there is a opportunity for you to continue to get your PhD after this master degree program, and it's realized within the program Erasmus Plus Magnus. So this is really worthwhile program if you're interested in developing games and applications. And we have a conversation with program representatives and students that are taking this course right now, and yeah, just listen what they're passionate about. We'll provide you with this video. Thank you very much for joining us today. As you know, we have weekly webinars, and during these webinars, we're talking about different topics about master degree programs and mission. Well, today, we're going to talk about game design and mobile apps development. There's a master's program that it's interesting to talk about. And yeah, again, thank you very much for joining us today. Let me introduce you a little bit, yeah? So today we have a program representative, Pavel Aganisyan. He's also a senior lecturer at Southern Federal University, who is also participating in this master degree program with students. And we have special guests, students from the first degree of master degree program, mobile apps and game design development. Yana, Olga, Artyom, and Alexander. Hi guys, thanks so much for joining. Well, yeah, we will start about talking about the program. And first of all, as you know, game design and is a very fast developing industry, right? And each year more games emerge, and it's very high paced industry. And what do you think? Is it necessary to get master's degree in game design or mobile apps today, or you can just be a professional in this, just doing online courses, and we have full potential to do it at home, basically, right? So, what do you think? Can you share some thoughts?
Okay, who will start?
Yeah, it's for just
Okay.
for
Well,
your.
I guess this question is quite suitable for our students. So maybe you can tell us the difference between online courses and full-time master's programs, since you tried, I guess, both approaches.
Can I try to answer? Okay, for me, it has a difference because when you have a full master program, you have a community of students who think the same, and you see them, oh, just here or right. I mean, you communicate with them every day. So when you have courses, you can write to a forum, but some students can answer and they can no answer. And maybe they answer in a week. So for me, it's sometimes a problem. I would prefer to have an answer from another students right now. So like this something.
Yeah, I see. And is it challenging, by the way, to you're studying first year, right? Is it challenging for you to to be in this program? What was your expectations before, and what about now?
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, well, actually, I think this program fully meets my expectations because it gives great database of knowledge in my case, game design and game development, and it is not so hard because with a little amount of game design and game development background. You still can get track of what's happening, and you still can get enough knowledge to just go and work in this sphere.
Oh, that's okay. That's great. So, well, you have to have some basic knowledge, right? So it's not for just like people who are fans of games and developing, but they still need some knowledge, right?
Well, it's enough basic knowledge of programming and so on, and the basic experience of playing games, but not advanced.
Okay, yeah. Well, are you fans, like, do you have favorite games? Like, what was your, I was curious about motivation to get into this game design, program. Do you have some favorite games that you're like, oh, I want to do that, or I want to do different?
Well, this master's program is not only about the game design, it's also about a mobile development. So, but as for me, frankly speaking, I've got a favorite game, so it's Minecraft. So, and you've got the the background of its characters. Well, but as for me, it was like something new to try different courses, just like it's our faculty, in our bachelor program. It had different spheres, different aspects of computer science. So we've tried a lot of things, and for now, this master's program, it's kind of like the same. So it lets you to try different things and to choose the track you're going to do in your future life. So once again, it's not only about game design, it's also about mobile development and how to combine them. So that's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, Alexander, you're right. Yeah, this program is for those who, like, I'm talking to the audience, right? Doesn't know, this program has two tracks, so in game design and also mobile apps, right? And as I know, you have these same subjects for now. Yeah, and what did you choose? Where you want to go after the first year? Like, you have this split of two tracks, right?
Well, I
We, we,
chose
al-
mobile.
we already had a split course. There is one split course in this the second semester, and there will be more split courses in the second year. So these students already decided their path.
So yeah, but still, there's if you're in one team, right? You have different, so you have like knowledge about apps and games as well. So that's cool. But I heard about you have this lab, AR, VR. Yeah, maybe Pavel, can you tell us what students can do there?
So actually, that's a quite modern lab. We established it in this year, and it has 10 work seats. This power game development slash gaming machines, this ray tracing in GPUs and so on, and modern CPUs and SSDs. And we also have a bunch of VR tools, like we have Oculus helmets, and we have HP Reverb Windows mixed reality helmets, and so on, and all needed stuff to be able to develop AR and VR applications and usual games also. And we also have a mobile development lab that was established earlier, so both tracks have their own labs now.
And when students can actually do something there, like after the first
Uh,
year, maybe earlier?
like now, the first meeting in our newly opened lab will be this Saturday, actually.
Uh-huh.
There's a group of students. So it is available for courses usually. So on the first year, students will be taking some courses in these labs, and these labs are also available for scientific and research work. For example, if the theme of the thesis is connected to VR, the student will be able to go to the lab with his tutor and to try some equipment, write some code, and so on.
Oh, that's good. And this is throughout the course. So it's, or as I understood.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. And after that, like after the development of some product, what is it possible just to display somewhere on the platform, like for example, some app that students made, or a game, or is it just for them to do the project?
It's quite possible. So all intellectual rights are actually belong to students who made the work, and we encourage them to publish their applications on App Store or Google Play, to publish their games on itch.io, on Steam, and so on. It's hard to expect these games and applications to be commercially successful on the first or the second year, but that's a good start. They can try to find a publisher or companions and so on. And we also have some courses in this mobile program related to team building, entrepreneurship, and like working together, making products, UI UX course that is connected to actually building interfaces. I guess students can tell something about UI UX course. Yeah, can we?
Yeah, actually, I have a pretty cool story. When the last semester we have not the mobile app, but corporate app development course, and I really liked it and enjoyed it so much. I turned in like in the last couple of months. I had been really active because I already had work, so I kind of split it into 2 jobs, and I had like last month to make all of the program. But what I especially like for this master program and the level of professionalism and also the flexibility that lecturer gave us. So in this 1 month, we were able, with my friend and like coworker, we were able to create an app which like a calorie counter. Yes, it's still like in a demo something, but in general, it's so like good to actually bring up from the idea to a real implementation. And the last like class, we have a demo of everything. So we showed up our cases, and we actually have like even award system when the lecturer gave us like the places. So we actually, I guess, win for some category. It was kind of a good response, initial response. And in this moment, I really like appreciate like how much good this actual master program is, and how good is the attitude that the lecturer gave us. So it's about like adults versus adults, and it's about win-win attitude at all.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Was it challenging during your work, like your work and studying and this?
Yeah. It's of course challenging, and it requires a lot of time and energy to pursue. But it's so good, and so I actually like give it all to it, and I probably good at right now at merging those stuff together. But yeah, sometimes it's really harsh. But in the end, I feel like it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks so much. And is it like for those students who just want to get to know this program, right? Do you have some tips on how to prepare for this program, or there's like you have already decided what to do? So is it some tips and tricks how to be successful during your studying on that?
It's actually, yeah, pretty interesting one. I don't have like a cookbook for this one, but actually the lecturer gave us a pretty good plan. So if you don't have an idea, they help you to actually pick up one that can be successful. If you have one that's good, it's actually like pretty cool, and you can start your own something, and they just help you throughout your process of making it like MVP state or something like this. So yeah, I guess like if you are struggling with something, there's always a hand that can help you out, and this is like really rare and really appreciative. When it comes to you, you really appreciate that somebody comes here and actually helps you out when you struggle.
Yeah, okay, I see. So, and you're doing these projects, right, in the team, or you have some individual projects, and as well you have, teamwork.
Throughout the courses, we have both. We actually have like for team projects, we have like single projects, but in terms of like the work that we should do, the team projects are getting bigger, and somehow they're more like a demonstrative work. Like throughout the semester, we work as a single person, but in the end, we might bring up some team project that scales up our full knowledge, which we which we get from the course, from the entire course. So there's something like this. It's sometimes single projects for ourselves, but sometimes it's like team projects, and the team projects are getting like more enjoyable and more fun if you are communicate well with your team participants, of course, because yeah, it's also not the knowledge itself, but the team communication goes in hand here. So
Yeah, interpersonal skills, interpersonal skills are very
yeah,
important. Yeah, for this one. And you do coding. What are you doing now, by the way, guys? Maybe what are
We
you up to?
do everything
Yeah.
we can. So we do coding, we write code, we do some designs, we analyze different information,
Mhm.
statistics, do some public communications, different polls and quizzes. Also, we try to study, so to gather information for the project for ourselves. Um, what else? So we do almost everything, I think.
Uh-huh.
So it's hard to say what we don't do.
Okay, multitasking. Well,
Yeah.
do you do competitions or something like that during while you're studying, or
You
it's
know,
just
yeah,
after?
there were several courses which supposed to have some competitions in several implementations of some projects. For example, you have to trade your, oh no, it was not. Oh, let me think. Okay. Competitions. Yeah, maybe. So the last project we've done was kind of a mobile cross-platform application. So, and we had some competition, and just whose app is just more beautiful, more functional, and so forth. So I
Yeah,
don't think.
how
Yeah.
was that? How was that? How was that competition?
Well, it
Did
was
you win?
great. What?
Yeah, did you? No. Yeah, did you prepare with your academics as well, or just by yourself?
No, no,
How
no.
did you?
It was during a course.
Uh-huh.
So it was a cross-platform apps development course, and we had kind of a final project. So we had to make an application, and there were several teams. So all the students were separated into teams, and each team had to make a mobile app. And then there were several kind of enterprise guests. So from several Rostov companies, not also Rostov, I think. So as it was online, so there were something else, I think. So and they had to choose so which project is better and gave some prizes also. So I think it was a competition indeed.
That's great. Okay. Well, and maybe Pavel, do you have like for the students some kind of internships where they also can go in the company, or just like full?
I guess we have something like this. First of all, we have some lecturers on our program who are actually guests from the industry. Some of them are our alumni from our previous programs. Some of them are just well-known local developers or conference organizers and so on. So they also work as our connectors to the industry. So we have some success stories where our first-year students already working in local companies, and they were introduced to these companies by our lecturers. So I guess that's quite a working mechanism for students to perform well on seminars and workshops and so on, to be noticed and to be introduced to the local industry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds great actually. And what potential they have of like students who graduate to, for example, to go to Europe and get a high-paid job. You know, what companies they can consider?
I guess they can consider pretty much every software development company, since we have quite strong developers, basic courses like programming languages and so on. But first of all, people from mobile track can target for pretty much any mobile company in the world, because we use quite modern and well-known platforms for development. And guys from the game design track, they can target for companies with the same development stack, first of all. So we have Unity stack. We are trying for to get a web game stack. We are trying to get just general system game designer skills for our students. But also, since they have quite decent basic programmers qualification, they can go for any technical position, I guess any junior technical position in any company worldwide. So we have some examples of our alumni who wasn't in this program because it's new, but they were in fundamental informatics and information technologies, this program before, without any specific game design courses, but they still work in game development companies. So this strong mathematical and computer science background is the most valuable thing here.
Okay, see. And you guys talked about a lot of programming, right? And what about what engines do you use to am I right? Yeah, for those
Yeah,
students who consider what are you doing, right? And what engines do you use to program?
I guess maybe students will just list technologies that they are familiar with, both
Yeah,
from
I
mobile
think
and game
that's a
development
better.
track.
Actually, at the game design track where I am, we now use Fuzzy 3. It is engine for making web games. Also, we use Unity, especially I use Unity for my thesis, and also we use different C# frameworks a lot on our other courses. We used Python for learning neural networks, and that's quite only major technologies. And also we used different stacks for researches, for our programming tasks, and some courses doesn't require any stack. They give us total freedom that you can use what you know the best.
That's really great. I actually a little bit envy you that you have this chance to I'm a huge fan of games, but yeah, I'm bad at programming. But yeah, it's great that you're doing this. Pavel, what about uh, I know that in games you have programming, it's good, coding as well, but storytelling, you need to be like ideas, right? To build a story that was to play interesting for gamers, Do they have something like this during the master program?
Yeah. So first of all, we are fundamental and technical institute. So our core competence is mathematics, mechanics, and computer science. That's quite obvious from our name. But we also have completely soft skills based game design course on the first semester. That requires no programming at all. We are just designing pen and paper prototypes, board games, writing design documents, and so on. And we're also trying to fill these gaps in our qualifications in game writing, art, game designing, marketing, and so on, by inviting external speakers for guest lectures during the semester. And I think we had a lot of guest lectures in the first semester, like 5 or 6 on your research seminar. So that's how so we have a course, and we also try to fill the gaps, these guest lectures.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually, I have a plan that is not quite implemented yet, but in Southern Federal University, we have a lot of institutions. So we have writers, we have journalists, we have people from engineering background, we have this engineering background, we have architectures and so on. And sometimes we can try to build a mobile application or a game by combining people from different institutions into multidisciplinary theme.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually a good idea, right? And I think this is the main thing, that not only how it's made, but what it's inside, right? So, and what about you guys? Do you have some um, ideas? Maybe you came to the program with already idea of what you want to develop, or you now considering what you want to develop. So, do you have some interesting things that's going on that you want to share with us to like now?
Actually, when I came to the program, I already got an idea of 2D point and click adventure, and I got really highly inspired by game design course and lectures, and it is actually great that I can implement my idea, which I already had while going to master's courses,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like combination of useful and fun things that that I really like to do.
Yeah, and what I have this interesting question that actually I want to ask you. When you're playing a game, so do you see like you playing it's like not considering from the programming side, or you see some things that they well, this is interesting, I want to implement this with inside the program or something like my thesis or something. Like how the vision of games changes when you actually know everything inside.
Actually, it's like with every profession, when you know something from the inside, when you use or play other products, you can see some insides of it. And actually, vision of gaming sometimes really changes, because you're not now only play games. You gather some experience, you see technologies, mechanics that other people use, you see good and bad game design decisions, and it really helps to improve your product and some of your ideas, because it is a different experience.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wish you luck with this. Yeah, it's really what you're doing is really interesting, and I think that uh, I hope that with you we can be like we can develop our games, and who knows, maybe yeah, you will be the top best developers, right? And we will be very proud of you, of course. Thank you so much for taking time and to discuss this topic about mobile application game design, right? And yeah, wish you luck with your studying and your thesis. And for those who are watching us, they will be watching us online. Uh, if you guys interested in this program, you can just go to studiesphere.ru and read about this. And yeah, if you have questions, don't hesitate. There's Pavel who very, I think he will be very glad to answer your questions, and me as well. I will be answering all your questions. And yeah, thank you so much again for participation.
And thank you for having us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and see you soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye bye.
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 Bye bye.
Hope this video was informative and useful for you. As you know, we're doing this every Saturday, and we're trying to provide as much useful information for you about programs, about admission. And yeah, if you have any questions about this program in particular or other master degree programs that we have, don't hesitate to contact me and to go to the website and to look at the programs and leave your request. I will get right back to you. And as I can see that I have answered all your questions, in any case, you can contact me. I have provided you a mobile phone on WhatsApp, and we have also Instagram Ask Svedu. I'll also answer every question that I have from students, so don't hesitate to leave your question there. And thank you so much for joining us today, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.